fellow Star Trek fans. I got another video for you. This one is a treat. This is actually the last installment, or at least up until this point, of the official version of the USS Enterprise. This is the USS Enterprise NCC-1701-E. And this one was featured in the Star Trek film First Contact. And this is Playmates. This is from 1996. And this is collector's edition number 078703. As you can see by the box art, it's pretty cool. It's got the space background. And you can see the Borg, a member of the Borg. And this is an all-new Federation starship design from the hit motion picture. Of course, being Star Trek First Contact. Again, this is by Playmates. And the box art is pretty cool. This is from the movie that featured the design change from the Enterprise D to the Enterprise E. Let me show you the back of the box. It's pretty cool. It shows you the different things that it does. The nacelles, the engine nacelles light up, the impulse engine lights up. It features the bridge, the saucer module, display stand, the battle module, and it shows you attaching it to the stand. It also shows you other things from Playmate around that time. It shows you the Starfleet Type 2 phaser, and I did a video on that to show you guys that. You can look for that. It shows you the Phoenix warp drive ship. I don't have that one yet. And it shows the Borg, the circle version of the Borg ship. I do have the cube Borg ship from Star Trek The Next Generation, and I have made a video to share with you guys about that. This is the Starship USS Enterprise NCC-01-E, which was commissioned to replace its predecessor, which was destroyed by a renegade Klingon attack at Veridian 3. Of course, that being the NCC-1701-D. This is the sixth starship to bear the legendary name Enterprise. The first Enterprise, which was NCC-1701, the Constitution class, was captained by James T. Kirk, whose named exploits led Starfleet to commemorate his ship by passing down its name to future generations of this vessel. And in the movie, it features the Borg that I showed you from the front of the box, and the most lethal threat to humanity's existence has returned, with a new starship and a new strategy for conquering Earth. The Federation's defenses fail, and the Terran system is about to be conquered. Faced with assimilation by the Borg, Starfleet turns to Captain Jean-Luc Picard and his crew from the new USS Enterprise, that being the NCC-1701-E. They stopped a Borg invasion once before, but this time fate is against them. To save Earth, they must boldly go where no one has gone before. And again, this is from 1996, and it shows the Delta insignia for the stand that comes with the ship. A lot of the Playmates do come with stands, especially from the 90s. And this one is no exception. It's got the silver and gold coloring. And let me go ahead and I'll take it out of the box and I'll set it up for you guys. Okay, so I've gone ahead, I've taken out of the box, and I set it up for you. The first thing you can tell, well, the first striking feature about the Enterprise is you got the saucer section that's kind of, elongated now. The sides have been brought in, and the front has been brought out a little bit longer, whereas the D has kind of like this shape, the oval. It's still oval, but now it's the two oval long ends are facing forward and back. You can see the detail on the ship, and it's got 3 buttons, and you can see the impulse engines. And that actually lights up, as you can see. The second button, going into warp. And the third button, the reflector dish does not light up, but the nacelles do, as do the warp drive engines. All in all, it's a pretty cool ship, the new design. Interestingly, you think of the progression of the Enterprise models. You know, you had the original, the Constitution class, then you went to the refit, then you went to the A of the Constitution class, and then you had the C, and, well, excuse me, it went to the B, which was the Excelsior class, and, you know, it got bigger. And as it progressed, each ship seemed larger and more powerful. The D, of course, being the Galaxy class, which seemed to be the largest. And with the E, you figure that the E, in retrospect, would be the largest, more powerful ship than the D. But in the representation of all the E's, it actually looks like it would be smaller than the D. And I'll have to look for a scale to show the ships, the progression in sizes, and see if there's a difference in the ship. You'd think that the E would be larger, you know, a more larger, powerful ship, because it's the most advanced of all of them. But in the models, you know, at least by Playmates, it doesn't seem to be represented as the largest. The Enterprise D so far has pretty much been the largest model that I know of from Playmates, representing the Enterprise ships. Of course, I could be wrong, and I probably am, but that was just one of my observations. It does come with the stand. It's got the insignia, and it's gold and silver, as the other stands that I've shown you by Playmates. This is from 1996, and usually the models have the silver and gold plastic stand, and as usual, it's got another alternative bottom where you can put on, whereas the bottom that's on there now is a mount that's got the bottom that attaches to the stand. You know, some of them, the stand has the bottom attached to it, and you can put that on and use the one that's on there. But this one has a separate bottom in case you want to use this and you want to hang it. But let me go through the sounds for you again. You can see the lights flashing. Again, the nacelles, the Bussard collectors, and the impulse engines. On this particular Enterprise E are the only things that light up. You know, the next button. And then the final button. This model doesn't have doesn't have any of the sound clips from the movies, as some of them have in the past. But overall, this is still a pretty cool ship. The USS Enterprise E, the most powerful version of the USS Enterprise. And of course, the Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Commander Riker, as you know, was the first officer, but he's off to captain his own ship. And in Star Trek First Contact, at the end, Captain Riker is off. Of course, the different timelines at the end of Star Trek The Next Generation, the series, he was featured in the last episode, which was a two-part series called All Good Things. And you remember how cool that Enterprise was. That was Admiral Riker, who saved the Enterprise from retirement and modified it. I actually have that one. I have that Playmates version as well, and I'll be making a video of that one soon. But this is the Star Trek First Contact USS Enterprise NCC-1701-E. If you get a chance to see the movie First Contact, you won't be disappointed. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the ship. Thanks for watching.